now also known as Tarot Love, JKS 1111. Always will be, just keep swimming, 1111. I'm going to change it back here in a little bit. I'm just testing out the name to see if it helps my views because they've been low lately. Please remember to like this video. I really need those likes right now. And please subscribe. If you hit the bell icon 2 times and you pop up in my live readings and you're the first person in, I'm happy to do free cards for you. So there's some incentive to make sure you hit that bell. Bree, hi honey, you're the first one live today. Then Vinny, hi Vinny. And Tamara, Lena, Treen, and Licious, hi. Girl, I know what that means. And Patricia, Ashley, hi guys. All right, so Bree, you are first. Let's get some cards for you real quick, Bree. Today we're doing a Divine Masculine reading. Completion to that little third-party saga we did. We did the Karmic, then we did the Divine Feminine, and today we're going to finish up the Masculine. So super excited to see what comes out. Are you guys excited? You guys have been probably waiting for this one. All right, Bree, let's get your cards. Let's start with these 3. So Bree, you have 2 of Swords, 4 of Wands, and Strength. I honestly feel like you are the one that feels like your person is unsure about you. It could be possible that you're unsure, but I kind of get the feeling you're thinking your person's not sure about you. What you really want is to be with this person forever. You want to be united. You want to be in union as far as physical relationship. You're praying for that. You're hoping for that. You know this is a twin flame connection or a divine soulmate union. You really want that. And I just don't think you're willing to let go of this Strength card. You're not willing to let go. I think if you ever hear a reading that says walk away or this is over or, you know, anything going downhill, you're like, fuck that, Strength. I'm not giving up. The next card is 9 of Pentacles, followed by the 3 of Pentacles. You have every faith that things are working out, that things are making progress. If you keep working on yourself, if you keep believing in the best for you, that it's all going to happen. It's all going to work out. So you've been putting in work for a while. It's still kind of back and forth. 2 of Pentacles. I don't think anything's set in stone, Bree. It's very up in the air. Let's see what your person's going to do. 8 of Swords. Your person feels a little stuck, you know? 8 of Swords. I don't know what your person's going through. I would love to do a personal with you to see what's going to happen in this connection. If you ever want to do personal, let me know. But yeah, your person just is very confused right now. Has a lot going on in his head. Can't make up his mind. He's feeling stuck, confused, scared. He's feeling a lot of things right now. He is ending some cycles out. And there's a new one, of course, that's going to happen. But he's just in the midst of craziness right now. So if you want to know more about him in a personal, please let me know. Let's see, Spirit tells you to do what? What is your advice from Spirit in the waiting, in the midst of all of this? In the midst. Oh, so is there a third party? We have third party, breaking karmic chains, web of lies. So Spirit's like, if you are in a third party, Bree, we're just waiting for those lies to get exposed. Once they are exposed, then the karmic third party triangle will be broken. Okay, so it's all about honesty right now and focusing on the throat chakra for you and your person. Just to give you an idea, focus on that throat, okay? Bottom of the deck, best friends. Focus on friendship and being honest with yourself and just supporting him to be honest, all right? You saw him today and he looked kind of sad? Yeah, 8 of Swords, he probably was. A lot in his mind right now. Well, thank you, Bree. I love you. I would love to do personal sometime. Let me know, girl. All right, everybody else, let's get in. 33 in the room. Hi. Yay. I love the prime numbers. Love the master number 11 over there. You guys are great. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you so much. Welcome, welcome. Let's get into the masculine saga. So if you guys followed me, you already know, go to my channel, go to lives. You're going to see all the previous videos for this particular reading. For those of you that are new, this is part 3. Well, maybe not part 3. Some of the videos got chopped up. But this is a 3-part series. I did a karmic reading, so you're going to want to start there. My latest karmic reading, part 1 to 3, I believe, go through the karmic reading. It revealed what was going on with this karmic, that there was a man and a woman and another woman. Doesn't have to be sex in those orders, but you know, that's what popped up in the cards. And we got further into the reading. So I did all of the karmic, figuring out what was going on with this toxic karmic. Then I went ahead and did a divine feminine reading. And we got all through that in a couple videos. And now we're doing the masculine. Hopefully this one doesn't get chopped up. All right, but let's go ahead and start. I want you guys, while you're watching me, to close your eyes, please. Close your eyes and please visualize your person. Picture their face, their voice, their energy. Think about your divine masculine and think about the questions you want answered and revealed in this reading. I want you to connect with me so my cards can reveal what needs to happen, what needs to come out. All right. So your person right now is extremely confused, 2 of Swords. Yeah. Unable to make a decision, kind of sitting in indecision, has not made up his mind. He can be a she, but just hasn't made up his mind about anything. Definitely riding the fence at the moment, feeling like, I don't know what to do. I don't know who to ask for help. I don't know if I should make a move. This is kind of walking on eggshells. And honestly, this is hitting the pause button. I honestly feel like your person is hitting the pause button. What your person is sitting on right now is a ticking time bomb. He is in that karmic relationship with that toxic karmic. He could be a she. And extremely confused about when, how, if to leave the situation. So just sitting on a time bomb, not sure when it's going to blow. Your masculine is honestly walking around on eggshells around the karmic, to be honest, and feeling quite shitty about it. What is your masculine feeling? Nervous, 4 of Cups, 8 of Swords in reverse. We have hopeless in love, like I'm not happy in the karmic situation. Emotionally, I am checked out. And I know I'm not stuck. It's like my mind tells me, you are not stuck. You can go anytime. The door is open. You're free to go. So there's been conversation in the karmic household about leaving. The question is when. They've recently gotten into some arguments and into some pretty heated conversations. Let's just go ahead and say fights. The karmic and the masculine have fought. And there's been, get out, there's the door, said in these arguments, very heated arguments. Your person has not made a move. 2 of Swords in reverse, not made a decision on where to go, where to be. Why? Let's ask. Why has your person, it's clearly been talked about, go, we're not happy. We're not happy in this karmic relationship. You're not happy living here. Why are you here? Go. But there's been no decision, so why not? Why has the masculine not decided to go? Current energy, please. Divine masculine at home in the karmic situation. Why? We have Queen of Cups in reverse, Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck here is the Eight of Cups. So I feel like there's an undertone energy of Give me a moment, guys. I'm trying to feel this. Why? There's no love. I'm feeling this person doesn't know how he feels. He's numb. Hanged Man is pause. I told you there's a pause button. Stop. I haven't left because I haven't processed my feelings. I am possibly drinking to numb the pain. Or I'm just burying myself in emotions and not releasing them at all. Like I'm not emotionally dealing with this. Which in other words, I don't know if I've quite processed letting go. Followed by the Eight of Cups is the Sun. You know, your person knows the way out is happy. Out the door means happy. Why can't this person process their emotions? Why is there a pause button? Why is this person not processing their feelings about the end of this karmic relationship? We have 10 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords. Under that is 3 of Pentacles. Moving forward. Escape. Give me another moment, guys. I'm hearing, I thought this relationship was going to go all the way. Now I'm moving backwards. This person is either married and afraid of divorce or thought they were on their way to marriage. This has been a long-term relationship, possibly 3 to 10 years. Long-term. The 7 of Swords is feeling like theft, secrecy, lies, getting away with something. 10 of Pentacles. I almost feel like your person doesn't want to be seen. Hello, 7 of Swords. I don't want to be seen like I'm chasing money. I don't want to break up over money. But money is kind of a factor. This person may want to leave because money may be better away from this connection, but also maybe afraid to leave because money might be better in this situation. I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish I had more detail to know exactly. Is it lack of money or want of money? I don't know. I'm trying to feel. Let me clarify this because I'm really struggling with, is it I want to leave to go have more for myself and that's why I'm afraid to process my feelings. That's why I'm on pause. Or am I afraid to leave because there's money here and I don't want to let go of that? If it's not money, it could just be a lifestyle. Legacy is children, mom, dad, cousins, brothers, like just a legacy. It's a whole family tree and there's you know, money in there because there's houses, cars, belongings all tied into the relationship. So legacy card is like, yeah, we have a whole lineage here to think about. But then we have Seven of Swords. So I'm feeling like the reason I'm not leaving or processing is because I don't want it to look like to everyone I'm leaving to do better for myself with Pentacles. But I'm also hearing, I don't want people to think I'm leaving just because of a money problem. I feel like a lot of their fights are about money. Not just about money, there's also lies and secrets. And maybe the third party, which is you. But there's also just a lot of arguments about money. Spirit, can you please clarify 10 of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords? Please clarify, what are we running to or from? Home matters. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles is the house, not necessarily the family. And then we have Lantern, new opportunities. Okay, so your person is leaving and putting things on pause because he is looking for a new house or a new apartment. I don't know the exact details, but your masculine is definitely looking for a new place to live. Whether it's with the karmic or without, he's house hunting. And of course, he could be a she. Okay. New opportunities in a house. And money. He also needs some money, and I'm thinking he needs it because Seven of Swords is trying to get away. Sneaky. So sneaking off to a new house or a new apartment. So the masculine is like, I want to leave this relationship. I know I'm not happy in this relationship. I know it's karmic and it's a ticking time bomb. I know I'm literally not stuck. I'm not stupid. And I don't want to deal with my feelings about the whole thing right now. It's just too much for me. I'm feeling very overwhelmed, Queen of Cups in reverse. Overwhelmed. I'm not able to deal with my emotions right now. I know I need to get a different perspective on all of this. I'm clearly not making decisions. And I know I'm not in love with this person, but the reason I'm not making decisions right now is because, yeah, I can't just get up and go overnight. It's not that I can just pack up a bag and leave. I've invested a lot into this relationship. Sadly so. And a lot of you feminines are hurt right now because you're thinking, why didn't the masculine invest with me? Why didn't he grow with me? Why didn't he have a home with me? Get property with me? Get on car insurance with me? Get on a phone plan with me? Etc., etc. Have health insurance with me? Have children with me? Like, a lot of you guys are upset because this is your person. He's clearly in love with you, but he's over here with the karmic, miserable, 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups, not in love, Queen of Cups in reverse. And furthermore, sticking around longer because he hasn't figured out his financial and personal affairs. And can't just sneak off in the night with the things on his back. He's got to somehow coax a lot of this stuff out of the house. I also feel like your person feels like the karmic is kind of psycho with the ticking time bomb. And mentally unstable, 2 of Swords in the reverse. Your masculine is saying the karmic is going to snap. If the karmic finds out that I am packing up my bags, leaving her or him, and off to go be with you for bigger, better, shinier things, a new house, a bigger house, a family, a ready-made family, or just a happier family, and a new life, she's gonna lose her shit. I can't just get up and go. It's not that simple. And I told you I don't want to deal with my emotions on that right now. So I'm taking a pause. This is very overwhelming. Okay, all right. So how does the masculine feel about you? Sumo settle. Lay down. How does the masculine feel for the divine feminine? Oh, wow. 5 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck here is broken karmic chains. That's good. That's really good. Then we have 4 of Pentacles here at the bottom. Your masculine is all earth, wanting to stabilize things with you, wanting to commit to you. That's for sure. The way he feels about you is he broke your heart, abandoned you, and left you out in the cold. Took money from you, or took years out of your life, or took time from you and damaged your health, possibly damaged your family, could have even possibly alienated or damaged a relationship between him and a child. So there's a lot of guilt that surrounds the dark night of the soul. He also feels, and he could be a she, 4 of Pentacles, I owe you. This is, I have to deposit time, energy, money, commitment, everything back into this connection. And he also wants to tell you that he is breaking up with the karmic. He feels like you want to hear that and you deserve to hear that. And that's only fair. That's only karma. But bottom of the deck now is 3 of Swords, broken heart. So how he feels about you is, I have broken your heart. I'm aware I've broken your heart. I've hurt you beyond words. And I owe you. I owe you a lot. Emperor in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups. You know, this is all, I didn't do right by you. I didn't honor you. I didn't cherish you. I didn't commit to you. I didn't step up and be the father I should have been, or the husband I should have been, or if it was a female, change the verbs, but pronouns, but you know what I mean? Your person's like, I should have given you more and I did not. And I know I hurt you. So there's possibly an apology coming. Let's see what he wants to tell you. Divine Masculine, what do you want to tell the feminine? Just from your heart. Spirit, please talk to the feminine for the masculine. I want to give my all to you. Oh, I want to. So, yeah, definitely want to give. Emperor, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. I want to give my all to you. But what else is going on, masculine? You want to give your all to the feminine. We have a few more. We'll get them. We'll get them. But the first one we got is, I've been seeing you in my dreams. Okay, so if you guys have had a dream about your divine masculine in the past 3 days, this is for you. Or if you're watching me and you're going to have a dream within 3 days, this is totally for you. We have, I quit, stubborn and flat out wrong, expect delays. All right, so there is delays, and I'm not surprised. You've got the freaking Hanged Man, 2 of Swords, complete indecision. It's in reverse. We don't have a lot of action here. Your person does want to 7 of Swords, but not yet. Spirit, can you tell me more about the divine masculine? Can we clarify how he's thinking and feeling right now over here with the Two of Swords. Can we get further depth? We have trust. And bottom of the deck is moving on. All right. So very clear masculine's like, listen, I am done. Like, you can believe it. I am done with the karmic. It is over. You can believe that. You can depend on that. You can count on that. You can trust that. Can we have further clarity on his inner thoughts right now? What is he thinking? He could be a she, but what is the divine masculine thinking? What is the divine masculine thinking? I need guidance, divine guidance, which does explain the Hanged Man. Okay. So your person's like, I'm praying to God right now. I'm getting advice from spirit. I'm trying to trust my instincts. Mostly I'm just praying for guidance from the other side. Down here we have inner journey, the Hermit, Virgo vibes. Yeah. So your person's like, I'm just soul searching right now. And over here we have prisoner, which is very much my Eight of Swords. Very alike. Okay, I'm a prisoner of my own mind. I'm trapped, you know, but in this case, it's I'm not stupid. I know I'm not physically stuck. But I'm also riding the fence. There are things that I feel mentally I need to do, or, you know, situations that need resolve before I make any decision. Like, I just can't. 3 from the bottom is strength. So Leo vibes. I'm stubborn. I am holding back. I've got shit to do. And then we have, I thought there was plenty of more fish in the sea. So looking for more options. You want my honest opinion on what I feel? Your person doesn't want to run to you and act like he needs you. That's the last thing on his list. And he can be a she. But your masculine's like, the last thing I want to do is leave this fucked up situation, look like I'm desperate, look like here I come, hands empty, hands out, I need you. I need you financially, or I need you for a place to stay. I need you for a friend to help me out of the, you know, rock bottom. Please be here and help me. Like, that breaks his heart. He's tired of coming up short, coming up with less, coming up needy, coming up hurt, damaged, wounded. Like, fuck that. He's like, I want to show up strong. I'm sick of fucking showing up needy. So to be very frank with you guys, that's a lot, in my opinion as a reader, is what I'm feeling is like, fuck that. I'm not showing up to my feminine like that. Like, I don't want to. I have to figure something else out. Like, there's got to be another way to get out of this hole. So this Two of Swords in reverse, Eight of Swords is like, I'm not only doing my inner work and soul searching, but I'm looking for other possible combinations of how to get out. You're not the only, is what he's hoping. I really feel like if this person were to go today, he would be stuck in many ways, like entangled. Like, he would have, you know, the car insurance tied up in that person's name, or a phone bill connected to both, or health insurance connected to both, or a car, you know, that is in both of their name. Or, you know, an apartment that they're both on the lease and the lease isn't up yet. Or, you know, I owe this person a lot of money. If I leave the karmic, I'm going to have a bill on my head you know, for a lot of money. And I'm going to be chucking it out. Like, I got to come up to a resolution. I don't know, but your person is money driven. Of course, because he's a masculine. He's not a feminine in his thoughts and in his feelings and into his spiritual journey. No, sorry. If you're looking for a masculine like that, you're looking for a feminine. It's just not going to be them. So yeah, your person's like, I'm not driven by that. And I think that's a lot of the problem. No offense, guys, but for the feminines, you guys are always like, what about feelings? What about emotions? What about a spiritual connection? What about that? And it's like, ugh, we're so lost. It's not about that for them. And believe me, they are just as annoyed with us because they're like, God, feminine, your heads are always in the clouds. You're always dreaming. You're always fantasizing. You're always wishing and hoping. And like, you're never down to earth. You're never in reality. So we're both butting heads here. There has to be meet me in the middle. Of course there's a meet me in the middle, but we're just not there right now. We're just not. And so you're masculine in this karmic situation. It's very clear. Obviously, we're reading the toxic karmic third-party connection here. So your masculine's like, guess what? Newsflash, like you don't need it, by the way, because you don't. I'm not in love with her. Newsflash, I'm not in love with the karmic. Okay? I'm not in love. I'm not having happy Valentine's Day romantic dinner nights out, you know, on a rendezvous with the freaking karmic. Like, that's not happening. Queen of Cups in reverse. At best, we are always bickering. We are always fighting. We're always upset. We're always arguing about money or lies or secrets or you as the third party. So our lives are not cupcakes and rainbows. They're just not. So, you know, headline, I'm not happy here. We already know this. It's established. But it's not that easy for us or just me to just go. All right, so we got the gist of it. Let me pull these cards away so we can get a little deeper. Okay. You guys with me? Falling asleep on me? Sorry it took so long to come on today, guys. Where's my tarot? There it is. All right, so what's going to be happening? Spirit, can we get a glimpse into the future? Please show me what's going to happen. How is this going to play out through February? Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. Expect an apology. I told you that apology is coming. Like, I'm sorry, honey. Queen of Wands, I am into you. I love you. I'm sorry I'm pitted up against this other queen, Queen of Swords. I'm sorry I'm being difficult. This is a difficult situation. I really want you. I'm really trying to figure this out. I really want to come forwards to you, Knight of Cups. I want to build and grow with you, Empress. Like, that's bottom line, really what I want, okay? But let's see what's going to happen in February. Knight of Cups again. Honey, I'm coming. I am coming. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to call you. I'm going to text you. I want to see you. I love you. Okay, I want to take action with that. Ten of Swords. I feel defeated, overwhelmed. This is coming to an end. A very painful ending. I know this hurts you and it feels like betrayal. And I also know that I'm going to probably have to betray that other person, that third-party karmic. Six of Pentacles, I have to do the right thing. I'm going to have to pay something back. I owe something. I'm going to have to pay something. There's some kind of reciprocity and karma. Then we have Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior, the last stand. I'm hurting. I'm falling around on my, like on my face, on my knees. I'm just falling around, fumbling to get to the finish line. But I'm going to get there. I'm dying to get there, but I'm going to get there. And last is divorce. It is in reverse. So it's pending. It's like I'm pending this separation. So in February, there is definitely going to be an end. There's also going to be excuses that are going to hurt you. I love you. I'm sorry that I'm putting you through this. I'm sorry that I'm hurting you. I'm sorry that I even have a third party involved. I'm sorry that I'm in the situation I'm in. I'm so sorry that I can't just come to you. I can't just be with you. That it's not simple. I'm sorry that I ever backstabbed you in the first place. I'm sorry that I betrayed you in the first place. I regret the day I got with this karmic. I have remorse for even being with this karmic. And I am so sorry that you have been pitted against this toxic, angry, vengeful, bitch-ass, toxic karmic. I am sorry. I owe you. I know I do, Six of Pentacles. And karma has shown me how wrong I was. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Like, I have received the suffering. Like, I am crucified here. I am on the cross. I know. I'm getting it. I'm getting hit financially. I'm getting hit physically. Hopefully not literally, but, you know, I'm feeling it. But for February, the complete separation, I want it. I'm working on it. It probably won't happen in February. I know, you guys are like, why? What the hell? Why won't it happen in February? Why? Let's get the masculine's madness. Okay. Why can't this happen in February? Please, please, please like my video, everybody. I'd appreciate it. Please, please. Thank you. Okay, so why? Masculine's madness. Stripping down my feminine beliefs. Interesting. Feelings. Feelings. Yeah. So part of the reason he's being a dick, or lack thereof, just being a biatch, is I'm not dealing with my feelings. I think it's stupid to deal with my feelings, but obviously I need to. So what am I running from? Confusion, which we felt that with the Two of Swords in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse. Yes, I'm confused. Still in February, not confused about who he loves, not confused about where he should be, but confused about emotions, not welcoming those, not processing those, and confused about how to get out of the situation ahead in some way. Can I get one more, please, on the divorce in reverse? Explain to me divorce in reverse. I will choose comfort. You feel like home. Stripping down masculine beliefs. Oh, I'm just comfortable. I am just flat out comfortable. Like, I've been here for 10 years, or I've been here for 20 years, or I've been here for 6 years, or whatever the fuck. Like, I'm just fucking comfortable right now. And it's cold out, or it's stressful out, or it's financially, like, whatever the fuck. But, like, yeah, for February, it's a very short month. And honestly, I'm just comfortable. It feels like home. I'm choosing comfort versus discomfort, so. And you're probably going to be upset, like, fuck comfort. You should leave comfort to be with me. Let's ask about that. What are the masculine's feelings that he is not addressing? Because we do have, what am I running from? Confusion. And the last stand. Like, I'm not quite there yet. Thank you so much for the 3, Tamara Fedora. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate that. Okay. So we have suffering and silence, 9 of Swords. And conflict and defeat. This is just clarifying. Let's see 3 from the bottom. Third eye chakra, I'm not seeing things correctly. So that is probably why the Hanged Man did show up earlier. And Tower, disruption. Yeah. So this ticking time bomb is this tower. And it's hit. And again, it's like 4 of Pentacles. I want to dig my feet into this comfortable lifestyle. I think it's safe to say this person hates change. And Virgo and Leo are very strong signs for the masculine coming in. So is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Just putting that out there. So with the suffering and silence, conflict and defeat right here. So we're clarifying why this person is choosing to dig their heels in and be comfortable. The number 5 mental card represents significant learning and change. And how you handle yourself, let's just say how they handle themselves at this time, is vital to their well-being. This card relates to a lack of sensitivity, which explains the Queen of Cups in reverse. In taking action or in a normal, healthy response to conditions about the situation around them. So your person is not responding in a healthy way. And being stuck there is an unhealthy trauma bond. That's just what it is. Even through all of this, a battle can be won. It's important for him to evaluate the cost of the pain to him and the karmic and yourself. But again, the evaluation is like paused. And I told you it's like super pause. Like I don't want to think about this in an emotional way. I want to be insensitive, which is why I need to strip down my feminine beliefs. Well, not why he needs to, but it says stripping down. So he's fighting the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Because I don't want to think emotionally. 10 of Pentacles. I'm thinking about money. I'm thinking about my personal belongings. My legacy, my reputation. Anyways, it says here, sometimes it's really better to just surrender and walk away from this entire situation if no answer or victory can be achieved. Because he's not going to win if he stays, and he's not going to win if he loses. That's how he sees it. And maybe that's why he feels like this is comfortable. If I leave, I'm damned. Because 5 of Pentacles, Dark Night of the Soul, 44 minutes. I'm going to go to my feminine, fucked up and in need, again, looking like a fool, again. So how is that a win? It's not a win. It's not a win in their eyes. They're not showing up proud, confident, charged up, full of what they've achieved. Like, he's not standing up like that. He's standing up broken, which takes strength, which is what he should do. But he sees it as a lose, okay? And he's like, if I stay here, I'm going to lose as well because I'm losing my feminine, 10 of Swords. I'm hurting her or him. And I'm not happy in the long run. 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups, I'm not. So if I stay, I'm losing. I'm losing out on a lot. And a lot of you guys are like, it's easy. Pick the one you love. Easy, easy. I've got the answer. I've got the answer. No. And again, I keep telling you guys, step into a masculine vibration. Please don't watch a masculine reading in your feminine vibe. Like, don't do it. Because you're going to just be judgy. point, judge, blame game. It doesn't help. It just doesn't help. You need to step into the masculine perspective. However, I'm not against you, because the masculine needs to step into your perspective, which is why the Hanged Man showed up. He's got to see your perspective. He's got to be in his emotions, because if he did, he would feel how you felt, and he would feel how he's affecting the karmic feminine emotionally as well. And then it would be easier to make a decision if he had more of that balance. And Spirit's like, I don't want you to be all feminine masculine. That's not what I'm asking you. That's not at all what I'm asking you. I'm asking you masculine and feminine to find balance. Anyways, this is about not assigning blame. And it's about not becoming deceitful, Seven of Swords, or setting out to get revenge or hurt people. This isn't like, if I leave, I'm going to hurt everybody. I'm going to hurt the karma. This is not the blame game. It's about making a decision gently and delicately for yourself, what's best for you. And he's totally fucking up on that. Like, I'm just going to keep it 100% with you. And you're probably aware. So I don't know why you're watching this, but you are. Yeah. So he's not making a decision at all because he doesn't want to choose himself. Question. Have you guys chosen yourself, or are you just stuck holding the handbasket out waiting for him? For some of you guys, you're going to say, no, I'm not waiting. Great. High five. For others of you, you know that's you. And you know you're not choosing yourself either. So don't point the finger. And don't get upset. Don't. Don't cast stones if you live in a glass house, is the saying. There's a line being drawn here in the sand, and if you have not committed the same sin, don't cross it. You know what I'm saying? Don't cross it. Because so many of us sit here and point, judge. You should do this. You should do that. You should do this. You should do that. And if Dr. Phil were here, he'd be like, look at yourself. Are you choosing yourself? Ashley, high five for you. High five. But like I said, a lot of you guys, you know it's you with the handbasket. It's out. And you're just like, I'm waiting for you to fill my basket. So that has been the struggle for so many feminines. Not choosing yourself. But guess what? You're not alone. Your masculine has been in the same boat with you the whole time. You guys have both been in the same boat the entire journey. Not choosing yourselves. Unless you're someone watching me and you're perfect and you choose yourself. Fine. But most of you guys have been walking side by side. And you're still here. You're still here. Some of you, not all of you, but you're still here, most of you, and we're looking at him, no judgment, please, no judgment. We're looking at him, again, not choosing himself, not choosing anything, because he feels like, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. If I leave the karmic, I'm a bad guy. I'm an evil bad guy, and I shit on people, and I break hearts, and I'm a piece of shit, and I took advantage, and I wasted someone's time again. And if I go with the feminine, same thing. Or did I already say that? I don't know. Vice versa. You guys get what I'm saying. One or the other, it's the same story. If I choose the feminine, I'm a piece of shit. I've hurt the karmic. I've backstabbed the karmic. I've taken advantage of the karmic. The karmic's crying. The karmic's abandoned. The karmic's wasted time, energy, resources on me. I'm a piece of shit. If I choose the karmic, I'm a piece of shit because I hurt the divine feminine. She's brokenhearted again, 3 swords, 10 of swords. I've backstabbed her. I've betrayed her. I'm a piece of shit. I've wasted her time. I've wasted her energy and resources. And it's like, I'm not saying that's how we feel feminines, because we're a little bit more evolved spiritually, that we don't see it black and white. We see gray. We see colors. But the masculine only sees black and white, which is not correct. No judgment here intended for the masculine. But that's why the Hanged Man is there. That's why the Spirit's like, listen, yeah, you need to get a different perspective. Because this black or white, damned if you do, damned if you don't, is bullshit. You're not choosing yourself. You're missing a component, a very important component in your decision-making skills. So the masculine is missing themselves. They have put you into the equation and the karmic into the equation. As far as emotions go. Their feelings, not mine, their feelings. He hasn't put himself in there. What about my feelings? Do they matter? Is me being happy relevant? Is being in love with someone and successful relevant? Is it valuable? If I choose this person because I love them and we become successful and the other person watches and they're hurt, are you saying that that doesn't make me a bad guy? So I can be a good guy even if I don't make everyone happy? Yeah, because guess what? It's impossible. It's impossible. That, unfortunately, in the universe is one thing that is just truthfully impossible. Everyone says anything's possible. That's a crock of shit. It is impossible to please everyone. It is impossible. That is definitely something that is a real statement. There's no possible way that you can make everyone happy. So, yeah, this masculine's like, I need to learn that lesson. And maybe some of you guys need to learn it, but you know, right now I'm in the masculine reading first, so that's where we're at. That's where we're at. And he just needs to learn the lesson that it is okay to make a decision that makes yourself happy. It doesn't make you a bad guy. It doesn't make you judged and a bad person. And if the karmic thinks you're a piece of shit, or if a circle of friends look at you fucked up and sideways, that's their problem, not yours. So he is learning that strength energy. And maybe it's a lesson we've learned already. Maybe it's a lesson a lot of people have learned. But for the masculine that I'm reading for today, he hasn't gotten that message yet. And if that's your masculine, then have some grace, some mercy, some pity, some understanding, some compassion. He hasn't learned that lesson yet. If you think he should be more grown and exercised and experienced and knowledgeable at this point, then move on. That's fine. You need to make decisions that are good for yourself. You're not a piece of shit asshole for walking off of a journey because you're miserable sitting after someone that does the only thing in the world is just to hurt you. You would be sitting in a pot of piss with this guy, on the fence with this guy, unable to move forward for themselves like this guy. And by this guy, it could be a girl. But yeah, it's like you either are really happy being here pursuing this or you're not. I'm going to be honest with you again. I'm happy in this journey. It makes me happy. It's so fulfilling. Sometimes I get scared. What if and when my manifestations come true, it changes things and I won't be happy? That's my fear. What if and when this changes, will I be happy? This got messed up for a second. So anyways, I'm happy. So just to give you guys some insight, not everybody's miserable on this journey. If you guys are in the miserable section, get the fuck out. You guys are like, damn, Steph, you're mean, you're harsh, girl. What you mean, get the fuck out? I mean it. I'm speaking on behalf of other twin flames on this journey. Other people that are, we're fucking happy. Out. Why are you here? Don't be miserable. I'm not miserable. I love where I am at on the journey. This is probably my favorite part. My favorite part is isolation, separation, missing each other, surprise texting each other, surprise seeing each other, planning dates and rendezvous, sharing your innermost dreams, thoughts, and feelings, having intense sexual chemistry, hot dreams. I get to work on myself and indulge in a relationship when I want. This is my favorite part of the journey, which is getting aligned, getting my life set up, and him getting his life set up. This is badass. I'm scared that this is going to change. I'm scared. I don't want it to get better on me. I do. Yeah, get better. But man, it's going to really change. And I know it's going to happen. But like I said, guys, if you're not enjoying this walk, this journey, this swim, this climb, if you're not just fucking swimming and enjoying the fucking ride, and you're sitting here screaming and crying in agony, pulling your hair out, grinding your teeth, suffering, just anguish, complete heartache and stress, self-loathing, jealousy, worry, angst, anxiety, hate, anger, bitterness, sadness, grief, remorse, whatever it is, if you are sucking at this, that's it. Get off. Get off the boat. Stop swimming. Go the other direction. Like, no one wants you. Spirit, universe, source, your higher self who assigned you. No, nobody on the A team wants you here against your will. There's no way anyone could win. Could you imagine being on a basketball team with a bunch of players that are like, I don't want to be here. Fuck this. This game sucks. I hate basketball. Get off. Go somewhere. Or you get in the game and you grind. Period. You hustle. You do your shit. You work hard for the team. Which, this is your team. You and him. Or you and her. That's your team. And you either love being here or you don't. But don't be a shitty team player. And the best thing you can do for yourself if you are feeling shitty is get off. So what am I saying? Grind in a weird way? Teeth grinding? Like, am I saying it in a weird way? I don't know. We're also going to read Nine of Swords, which is suffering in silence. Markers, am I saying it weird? Let me know. Grinding. I don't know. Okay. The number 9 denotes completion. Are you finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs? Or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Oh, it's a sex thing with her? Okay. I didn't know. All right. I was like, what? Am I saying it weird? Okay. Because y'all know I say woof weird. And people are like, say woof again. And I'm like, look, I don't fucking know what I'm saying. Like, I missed the L. Anyways, we're going to move on. So your person, overall energy is like, listen, I am making this situation worse than it needs to be. Eight of Swords all the way. Nine of Swords. Like, it doesn't have to be this serious. I don't have to overthink this to death. Why am I doing that? Why am I fucking overanalyzing and thinking this decision to death? Why is it not just simple and flowy and watery and just, I'm into the next set of what I should do? Like, why? Well, here's fucking why. He's allowing it to be bigger than it is. He thinks he's in a worse karmic situation than he is. His mind has been playing tricks on him. Even his dreams have been trying to get his attention. When he learns to let go of the worry about leaving and hurting someone and making decisions and hurting the other one, and he stops being in despair and having hopelessness, then a positive new path will be shown to him. This card allows, oh my gosh, and that's literally the card I had earlier, Trapped in Fear, Eight of Swords. I don't have it in front of me in the very moment, but y'all know, you saw it. It literally says Trapped in Fear, the number 8 mental card, which is Eight of Swords. When your fears are not confronted, your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder for him to take action and for Spirit to guide him firmly, grasped by the hand. He must first take the step forward in healing so he can let go of this mental distress. That's why he's suffering in silence. So again, we saw the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? He's just Hanged Man under that. So yeah, it's pause button. I haven't done the healing. So that's what's happening in February. He has not done the healing. He is going to say sorry to you. He knows that it's Ten of Swordsing you in the ass. Like, that fucking sucks. He's aware. He's definitely aware. He does look at himself in the mirror every morning. Okay, saying, what am I running from? I'm confusing myself. And he knows that he's causing his own pain. But it's kind of like cutting yourself or smoking cigarettes. You know you're hurting yourself, but you can't quit. I mean, it's not that you can't, it's that it's hard. And I think that's a little bit with the Eight of Swords. He has a mental addiction to constantly over-worry, overthink, over-criticize, and turn a situation that's a little molehill into a mountain. I have a funny little story I want to share about someone close to me that kind of is an overthinker like that. Just a funny example. He was in a Burger King parking lot and somebody reversed into his car and took off. They left a mark. I don't think they made a dent, but they had a little damage. And he was really upset because he's like, they didn't even stop. They didn't leave a note. They didn't, nothing. Like, well, of course, who would? But anyways, he went to the police. They looked at the tapes at Burger King and saw the car, and they got like three digits from the license plate. He went through all this trouble. And as he's at home looking at his car, he realizes the paint can just buff off. Like, it just needs a buffer. It really wasn't that bad. It's nothing that he couldn't fix himself. So then he felt bad. He's like, well, I wasted a lot of my day off worrying about this, going to the police, staying time looking at cameras and everything over something that was kind of fixable. And then when he realized that he thinks it was kind of an old person that maybe didn't realize, they bumped the car. He felt really bad, and he was like, it's probably an old person. Like, I have a feeling it's an old man. Maybe he saw him in the camera or something. I don't know. But he's like, I have a feeling. And he's like, and after, like, it already happened all day. And he's already driving somewhere else. Like, he's already living his other life. Like, it's over. It's done. All that shit's done already. Like, it's already been reported. Cameras, everything. Like, he's moving on. But instead of moving on and just going about life and letting the police handle it, he's like, I think I'm going to go back to the police station. I'm like, oh God, he's going to go back? He's like, I think I'm going to go back to the police station and tell them not to worry about it. That I don't want to press any charges against that person because I feel bad and I don't want to affect some old man and get him a ticket for whatever. He's like, my car really wasn't damaged, so I don't want to cause this other person stress or harm. And I'm a sensitive person, but I'm not that sensitive. And I'm like, you know what? You're being so sweet. I'm like, you're just a big heart. Like, that is very nice of you. But you're overthinking this a lot. It's already reported. Let the police... God damn, he scared the shit out of me again. God. You're so annoying right now. Scared the crap out of me. Sorry, guys. I hate dead silence. And then the freaking dog barks his ass off and scares the death out of me. Anyways, I just thought he was really sweet. And I was like, you know what? You already told the police. Let them handle it. It's done. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, just enough, just let it die. Let it be done. Go on with your life. But that example, guys, is what I mean by overthinking. And so we have a classic overthinker. Your masculine is an overthinker. If I can think about zodiac signs that would fit this masculine, Virgo is definitely number one classic overthinker. So is Libra. Gemini is also sometimes a pretty good overthinker. But no one's as bad as Virgo. But Virgo and Libra take the cake. Like, they win by a landslide. Whereas gently, the other signs that overthink things are Gemini, because they're very mercurial, just like Virgo. Scorpio definitely can overthink things also. And Pisces, because Pisces is always looking at Virgo. So there's like a hit off of that. But those are the signs that gently, take up overthinking. But the biggest signs are definitely Virgo, Libra for sure, it's his neighbor, and looking right at him, which is Pisces. Those are the top three, okay? But Scorpio and Gemini can take back seat on those. So that might be a sign of your person. I don't know. But this is classic, and it's just your person being your person. Like thinking worst case scenario, thinking the worst of himself, just stuck in a rut because, again, like I said before, he has not made a decision. It's not like the masculine has said, hear ye, I have chosen the karmic. Or hear ye, I am choosing the feminine and I'm leaving the situation. No. What we're discussing here in your masculine's reading, if this is your reading, is there is no decision. His feelings have been decided. I don't love the karmic and I love the divine feminine. Yes, that decision's been made. But the actions on where this person is physically going to live, who this person is physically going to reside and spend time with, that decision has not been made. And it's not easy. The karmics may be thinking, oh, I'm already chosen, he's living with me. No, it's not done. He is clearly considering leaving the karmic situation because he's not in love and being with the feminine. But the only reason a decision has not been made is because he has not processed his feelings for the divine feminine. There is some karmic stuff that's unfinished that hasn't been done between you guys. I don't think this masculine has told you he loves you yet. And if he has, I don't know, this may not be your story, or maybe it is. I don't know. But my feelings are this person maybe at one time said they loved you, but another time, Ten of Swords said they didn't. There's unfinished business. This person owes you an I love you, as well as possibly an apology. But there's a confession that hasn't been made. So how could this masculine run and be with you without that confession? And see, this is where the feminines go, oh, you're right. I literally jumped a step. I wanted to just skip to the good stuff. I wanted to skip the whole scenario where he says, I love you and I want to be with you and I'm sorry I hurt you and let me start to make it up to you. A lot of you feminines have skipped that entire scenario and you just want to jump to the good stuff. Classic feminine, classic, get to the fairy tale, get to the union, get to the we're happy now. Because you guys emotionally are already there. But you forgot the masculine doesn't fly, he walks. So there's some skipping stones here. How do you say? Stepping stones before you get there. And so here we are. Here we are. Tamara, hi. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. And thank you for the shamrocks. That's really awesome. Anyways, let's get some of his little confessions to you. I hope this reading makes some kind of sense to you guys. I'm tired and exhausted. Oh, I'm overwhelmed, sleepless nights. I've been overgiving. I've had shitty boundaries. I'm letting things go. I'm releasing energy. So 8 of Cups is here, okay? He may not have released the physical person, which is the toxic karmic. The physical person hasn't been released yet, but I have released my feelings for the toxic karmic. I have released any hopes that this could work out with the toxic karmic. I'm now working on letting go of other things. I have a lot of remorse and regret over so much, though. Like, that's the biggest part of it. I regret the years I've wasted by not choosing you, by being with this toxic karmic. There's a lot of remorse that goes into that. Not only have I wasted my own time, but I've wasted your time. And for some, I've wasted our children's time. Or I've wasted time making children with you. Or I've wasted time of our youth. Like, I have a lot of remorse and regret. And also maybe I'm in financial debt because I'm with this fucking toxic karmic. I would never be in the hole in financial debt had I just been with you. I have another person that I know that has to pay $350 a month child support because he ran away from his kid's mother, even though he loved her, and just was fighting it because he had an ex relationship that wasn't okay with everything and he was in a shit show. So he vowed that he would not be with that person, even though he snuck around and saw her and had feelings. And then he got with somebody else that was publicly okay to be with. It was just, how do you say, what's the right word? Taboo to be with the baby's mom. I think they had a child during a marriage or something. So it was taboo to be with her. So he had to go through a legal divorce, hush hush on that situation. It was just fucked up and secretive. And then he got with this other person that publicly he could say, hey, I met someone, I moved on, all is well. It was a fucked up situation. She ended up being a toxic karmic. And he stayed with that bitch for like 6 years or 5 years or something like that. And the kid's mother never made him pay. And then she said, well, I guess she found out, oh, you're with somebody else that has a child? The child you said you couldn't afford, the child you said you didn't want, the child you said you didn't have time for, but now you're dating somebody with a child? Oh, well, then you can definitely pay child support. If it's no problem for you to go spend Father's Day with this child and take him out with your other kids and live with this child, cook for this child, take this child out to eat, take this child on trips with you guys, and just being a part of your family, if that child is welcome, then you can pay child support. Anyways, imagine how that motherfucker felt ending that toxic karmic relationship, realizing he spent 2 years paying child support he never would have had to pay had he just been with the kid's mother. But it was too taboo and too secret. So now he literally paid for it, 6 of Pentacles. So sometimes I'm saying people have regrets and remorse and guilt because not only do they take up somebody's time, they're literally paying for it. Or maybe this person got in debt. I've known plenty of people that are in a relationship with someone. They think they're going to get married. They've been together fucking years. And coronavirus hit. And one spouse or one partner or the other pays their freaking car note, pays their phone bill, pays their dog vet bills, pays their child support for however many months, pays their part of the rent or mortgage to like tide them through the virus season. And then now that shit's hitting the fan and karmic toxic relationships are ending, those fucking partners are like, pay up. You owe me thousands of dollars. All of a sudden, if you're not with me, you're going to pay. But if you're with me, you don't have to pay. So it's a bribe, or it's a, how do you say, like, I don't know what you say. I can't think of the word, but it's do this or this is going to happen, okay? Whatever the fuck that is. I forgot the word. But so I'm just saying, like, your masculine has a lot of regret. And I have a funny feeling the 6 of Pentacles is I owe something, whether it's money, who knows? I don't know. Maybe they're just in debt. I don't know. But just trust me when I say your masculine has guilt, remorse, and regret for being in this situation, okay? And whether you know it or, a threat. And whether you know it or not, your person is suffering. Like there's some kind of karmic payback. And all the feminines want to do is celebrate. Yay, my person's back. Or my person loves me. Or my person's on his way to me. Which sounds wonderful. And of course you guys want to celebrate. But you have to realize in that celebration, he's actually suffering. He's having to pay for something that hurts, 10 of Swords. That this really is a painful, difficult, hard decision to make because it literally causes physical pain, mental pain, and financial. Like, it's just not freedom. I know it's Braveheart there. Freedom! But it's, I mean, it is freedom, but it's not complete freedom from everything. you know. So I'm just saying it's not that easy. Just know that, honor that. The next card that comes out is good news is on the way. I don't know why I say the next card's coming out. Obviously, you can see that. Good news is on the way. One more message for you guys. What's the good news? The good news is, aw, I loved you then, I love you still. I always have, and I always will. So remember I told you I don't think this person has said I loved you lately? Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. Like, don't skip steps here. This person has to tell you how they feel. And Queen of Cups in reverse, I haven't told you how I feel. So, that's why this person's like, believe me, I am totally going towards you. I am done with the karmic, but boy, do I have to tell you how I feel. Okay? So, yay! Spirit, can we get a little sneaky peeky on what this masculine feels? Let's see if I have my book for this particular deck. My desk is a mess sometimes, guys. Way too many cards and shit. Yes, I do have the book. Okay. So, as we're ending this, what does your person feel? Like today, just, you know, in the midst of this confusion, in the midst of this hanged man, what kind of feelings is he experiencing? And what is the hanged man trying to show with divine guidance to your masculine? Like, what is being seen? Show me the hanged man, please. Okay, so the pointy tip of the arrow is she who begins. Primavera. Launch. Actualize. Potential. Fire. Springtime. This is all fire. So the hanged man is like, look at this new opportunity. Look at this new life. You can be born again. You get to have a new love, a new house, a new life. Look at all of this. So the hanged man is like, guess what? Everything that's been going on at home in Karmicville with toxic karmic, done. Over. Now you get to begin again with the divine. But the bottom line, overall, underall essence, the actual bow that shoots off the arrow is this. You need the bow to make the arrow do any action. So the bow says, she who changes, Iris, first you must have transformation. First you must change from the inside out. First, you need to get unattached and you need to get into enchantment. She is gorgeous. All right. Let's look at Iris because he's got to do that. The hanged man is like, first things first, you have to change. You can't be the same masculine with your feminine as you were with the karmic. Some very big details are happening. Stripping down feminine beliefs, stripping down masculine beliefs. So, hanged man says, Iris, she who changes, wears a waxing moon on her forehead with a curving snake on her arm. Both of these emblems stand for change and transformation. The moon reminds the masculine of how he cycles from waxing to full and waning. The snake is the ultimate agent of transformation. It sheds its skin so it can live again. The snake's magic reminds us that as long as we are never stagnant, we will continue to reinvent ourselves. It is the power of transformation that invites us to be happy with this enchanting moment. Shedding the skin of yesterday is what the masculine is learning. Letting go of his past and what was in Karmicville. Iris is asking the masculine, is he ready right now to do this? Iris is bringing the message that it's time, that masculine is in the moment of change. He can choose to move into this new life with you, a new house, a new him, or he can choose to move into a new self, just individually, or he can pull back and be the same him that he was all this time. There's nothing static about this issue. It says, do not push too much weight on things as they are. Instead, he's being taught to take a step back, to look at a picture differently, to look at the big picture of life, not just 2023. To remind himself of the cycles that he's been in and the cycles he will continue to go in life. And to remember that it's okay that things change, that some people are meant to be in your life for a season, and some are meant to be in your life always for a reason. As he finds this information out in his inner journey, he will discover his purpose with this.
Mama,
Yeah.
I gave Simone one more nickname.
Uh-huh.
How about Sumo Simone?
Okay.
Sumo
Simone?
Yeah, a nickname.
Okay.
Nickname for like Sumo Simone so I fit in with the family.
Okay. Let me get a kiss for you. You're cute. You're beautiful. I love you.
So what is Simone's, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, close the door, honey.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So Spirit is teaching him this with the Hanged Man. Why is he fighting this change? Which did explain, what am I running from? This one right here. What am I running from? Confusion. So Spirit is showing him in the Hanged Man. Why is he fighting this change? And what is it about him in his life that he's resisting? Second, he's learning in the Hanged Man, how can he flow and ease into this new life with you? And third, what does he need to do to honor this new him? Because remember I said he's got to choose him. He can't choose you and he can't choose her or him, however it goes for you guys. He's got to choose himself. And so he needs to honor his own feelings in this change and stop making decisions based on what he thinks is going to be people-pleasing. Because we already said you can't please everyone. So he's kind of just learning that. And again, like I said, you guys might already be here. You guys might have already learned this lesson. Most feminines learn this lesson 10 years earlier than a masculine. Because feminines are divine, feminine creatures. You guys are intellectual, you are spiritual, you are emotional, you're deep thinkers, deep feelers, deep knowers. So a lot of you guys have processed these deep inner thoughts and all of this, but like I said, take it easy on the masculine. They're not in this energy like you. Yeah, so I don't want to go too much into that and beat anyone down, but knock it off. Like, you know, no one pounds you guys into the ground for not being more grounded, you know? So just take it easy on this person. Don't be so excited to just freak out if you feel there's stagnation. It's almost like you guys are being one of those parents that your kids are learning piano and they've been learning it for 5 years and they're doing a concert and they mess up and you're like, oh, how many times have you been taught that exact song? You know, you should have been practicing more. You should have paid attention. Don't be one of those jerk parents. You know what I'm saying? So when your masculine is in a lesson that you already know or you've already passed or you're really into, don't be all like, oh, you should know this. Don't be that person. Don't be that Karen. You know what I mean? Let him learn it with love and grace. And just be grateful he's learning it. No rush. This is not a rush to the finish line. And what are you, an A-type personality? Like, are you literally rushing to a finish line? Is there like an end date for this? Do you have an expiration date? Like, what's going on? You know, and Spirit maybe wants you to question that for yourself. Why do I feel rushed? Why is there an expiration date? And a lot of feminines need to work with that because there shouldn't be. It should just be like open flow, whatever happens. And you guys got to let go of that. That time limit. You know what I mean? Okay. So the arrow is shooting for this goal. Once the masculine has done this work about changing and honoring himself, then the Hanged Man says, shoot, go, take action on a new life. So Primavera, she who begins, celebrates the birth of the new masculine. She welcomes the rising sun and heralds change in this new day. It's a card of second chances, of multiple chances, because each new day is another opportunity. Delicate vines echo her fine little chain, which is very hard to even see, but it's in her hair. So her fine chain as her crown. It's very gentle. It's nothing big and flashy. She would rather become a part of the vines than the vines be a part of her crown. She would rather the natural vines be her crown. Everything she honors has a fresh start. The grapes will start to be transformed into wine, and the butterflies will lay eggs and obviously have the next generation of caterpillars, which will then become butterflies. This is a beautiful, exciting time of birth. All things in her purview launch something else. So Primavera rejoices in the potentials of this brand new beginning. This card, which is the arrow for the masculine in the Hanged Man, is showing the masculine that there's definitely a push to get started. Whatever has been on their mind, which is them being stuck in the in-between, at this moment, there's move away from that. Make the decision. Jump. The decision will be made, and you must go forward in this new beginning. This is the dawn of a new era, the dawn of a new masculine, the dawn of a new day, the dawn of a new year, the dawn of a new cycle for you in the feminine. It's time to light things up. It's time to take the next bold step, spreading his wings, putting a smile on his face and joy in his heart, something new coming into his life. This is the potential. And all it is potential. It is not a promise, just potential. Hanged Man is saying, masculine, where do you want to start? What inside of you is jumping to start right now? Second, masculine, think, are you doing everything that you can right now, today, to get moving on this new life? And then lastly, the Hanged Man shows him what new beginnings are actually starting to happen right now under his nose. So yeah, your masculine's got to stop crying about what happened, crying over spilled milk. You know, 4 of Cups, here's this new cup. Spirit's like, here's a cup. And he's like, no, I fucked everything up. Everything's trash. I'm a piece of shit. I fucked it up with the feminine a long time ago. I fucked it up with this karmic. I'm just here in my own mess at the bottom of this tree, unhappy. And no, I don't want a cup. I just want to be unhappy right now. That's what I want to be. That's kind of where your masculine is stuck emotionally. Like, you guys have ever felt that, right? Just, I'm stuck emotionally. I don't feel like moving away from this energy right now. I just want to be here in this energy. So, you know, the Hanged Man is gentle and saying, let's move out of this energy. You don't need to be stuck there. Everything's not fucked up. You didn't fuck everything up, okay? People have choices. People have lives. People make mistakes. We move on. We go away from it. We don't have to be here anymore. You don't need to be here. The vision I got, and this may make no sense to anyone and it's redundant, but I'm just going to share it with you, is a kid sitting in a classroom and the school bell rings and all the kids leave the classroom and the teacher's like, "Are you just going to stick around?" And he's like, "I guess." And she's like, "Don't you have somewhere to be?" And he's like, "I don't know." And she's like, "Okay, well, I guess while you sit here in the room, shut the door on your way out." And she leaves the room. So in my vision, everyone's already left the building. Like Elvis has left the fucking building. And that's the 8 of Cups. That's the 4 of Cups. It's like the ship has sailed. Now you're just sitting behind looking at the mess that's been caused, and you're afraid to clean it up. And probably, possibly because the masculine doesn't know how to clean it up. But that's okay. Spirit's like, you don't have to clean it all up. We're going to help. And that's why there's divine guidance. That's why there's mercy, grace, and forgiveness and compassion on your part, because you're going to make it much easier. That's why Spirit is going to give the toxic karmic a new how do you say, enticement, new temptations to move away from that relationship as well. So there's help, little helpers all around the masculine to help the transition. He's just got to now step up and not be so scared to pitch in. Spirit is with us, and Spirit is with the masculine, very loving of the masculine. And I want you guys to know Spirit is very fond of the masculine. You guys may think Spirit and karma, they just want to punish the masculine, lash the masculine, make the masculine pay for so many mistakes, like he's some evil wrongdoer. But really, you're in the same boat, because there's so many things in Spirit and universe's eyes and karma's eyes that you've fucked up on. So you're no different, you're no better. Different fuck ups, different ways, but same direction. And so they just want to love you. They just want to give you good things. They don't just want to lash out punishments. You, your higher self, source, creator, karma, all that, the planets, they're not trying to lash out punishments and give people popcorn so they can watch the lashing. That's evil. That's not what's going on. Spirit wants to bless. And so the masculine is not being lashed. He's being blessed. And so Spirit's just as in love with Adam as he is with Eve. Okay? But there's a great fondness for Adam because he was the first. And the masculine is the base and the root of this feminine masculine awesome quantum energy. So the masculine is special as the feminine is special also in her own way. The daughter and the son. But just know that masculine looks very fondly at, God, Spirit, Source, Creator looks very fondly at the masculine and says, I love you. And you don't have to be scared of me. I want you to come to me with an open heart. I want you to come to me with love. I want you to come to me with tears. I want you to come to me with an open heart. I'm not the father that's going to punish you and rip you apart in judgment. You're doing that very well on your own. You are lashing and punishing yourself, and you are sitting here in a hanged man position, sacrificing your own heart, your own joy, and your own love because you care about others. I think that's a very grand thing to do. I think you have a very beautiful heart for that. But I also think your suffering is caused by yourself. And I'm here to show you that you don't need to do that. You don't need to suffer. They will be fine on their own. Your feminine will be fine because she's going to go on her journey and learn her own ass some stuff. She's going to go learn independence. She's going to go learn letting go. She's going to go learn accepting good things and honoring herself. She's getting that lesson as well. Both of you need to honor yourselves. So don't worry about her. And don't worry about your karmic. She was born here for a reason with a purpose and had a purpose in your life and is fulfilling that purpose and will move on to her next vision, her next purpose in life, which will probably be rewarding because she has served a karmic purpose. So keep in mind, guys, sometimes karmics don't get the suffering you think they should get, even when they're toxic, because they also are a soul that is covered in darkness right now to help teach lessons. And toxicity is part of that lesson. So they too will be blessed. Because remember, the universe just wants to bless and give love. That's what it wants. That's what its purpose is. So we're going to let everyone go in love. We're not going to sit here with our popcorn bag waiting for it to be filled to watch some karmic fireworks. Those already happen on their own because they caused them on their own. Spirit's not the lasher here. So anyway, Spirit's like, we're gonna gently move this masculine into the knowing that he is loved. And I think that is this masculine reading in a nutshell. He is moving into the energy of knowing he's loved. Loved by you as the divine feminine, and loved by God, creator, source, spirit. Yeah, so he's moving into that I am loved. And that's going to help him or her make that decision, okay, to get off the fence. But they got to go in those feelings. So anyways, Spirit, can you tell my soul family on my channel what is divinely being taken out by angels, spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones that are all here helping? Can you please show me what spiritual help looks like? What is helping us move away from stagnation and suffering with the toxic karmic, who's very vengeful and cruel even at times, and lost and dark and in blame? But what can you do to show us you're doing something beyond our eyes, something that we can feel, something that we know is being handled divinely as an intervention of sorts in the spirit world between us? All right, so last card, last oracle. Kali Kapali. We get her a lot, don't we? And I should know these by heart, but I just don't. I just don't know them by heart, guys. Not yet. So, it is she who wears the mala of skulls around her neck that shall never abandon you. She shall be with you always, lifetime after lifetime, in unending tenderness and devotion, conquering that which would alienate you from your truth and those that you love. Trust in the effectiveness of your prayers and your divine requests to the other side for her assistance. And obviously, your spirit guides, your angels, your loved ones, and God, creator, source, universe. Your prayers and requests need to be heard. So be sure that you are doing that. Have confidence in your divine team, that you're not all alone on this planet Earth, doing this on your own, that you actually have a divine, angelic, spiritual team. Have confidence that they will intervene on your behalf through prayers and through spiritual requests. no matter how dire your life may feel, or how dire things may seem between you and your divine partner, you shall and will transform this negative experience that you've had into a positive one that will actually honor your soul. Wow, that is fucking beautiful. And this reading, it just wants you to know the truth that your prayers will be answered in some way. That they hear you. That they are your allies. How often do you guys ask for help? I think the message is you need to ask for help. And I'll admit, like, there's plenty of times where I kind of forget every now and then to just reach out and say, hey, Dad, hey, Grandpa, hey, Grandma, you know, hey, my divine next partner, help me. There are times I do ask them, believe me, but I probably don't ask them enough. And there are times where I have been distracted to not ask God, Spirit, Source, Creator to step in. Because a lot of times you feel like your problem is too small for him. Or you don't want to bother him with another request. Like, that's annoying. Or like, you should be able to handle this on your own. You shouldn't have to beseech other people. But Spirit is saying you actually have a team. You are that important. Like, you do have a team. And you need to make sure that you're using that resource. And you're not just suffering in silence alone. That when you're suffering and you're hurting and you're feeling hopeless or dire, ask for help. But also when things are going well, ask for assistance. Because you want to keep things going well, you know? It's like, don't be afraid to ask. Conformity will not support your journey. And it would threaten to rob you of your spiritual freedom. This is a card to remind you that you have the strength to remain true to yourself. Even if that means standing apart from others. Tune into the spiritual power within. It is beyond what society understands. Sometimes your journey gets out of sync. And a lot of times that can be from an influenced parties around you. Trust that when you feel led astray or influenced, you can always ask the spirit team around you. All right. Okay, so I don't know. That's it, guys. As I end in typical fashion, we're done with the oracles. I'm just going to leave you with a couple messages from your divine masculine. And I am willing to pull cards last minute like I do fire rounds, sometimes $5 cards for anyone that has a question on Cash App only. So masculine, you have you're my other half. I know that you are. You left a piece of you in my heart and I within yours. He also says, I feel you sending sexual energy my way. By the way, it takes all of me to not come ravage you and the energy you're sending. And I don't know if I could ever explain just how much I love you and what I'm going through in this time without you. I'm sorry if I've ever made you question your own worth because you're incredible inside and out. And I do love you and want to spend time with you. All right. All right, guys. So that is a message from your person. You're masculine. I'm going to get on another channel here for a second. I'm not another channel. I'm going to get on another video, guys, and do some $5 cards. So if you guys want to, I'm only going to do it for about 15 minutes. Okay? So if you want to pull some cards for yourself, they're $5 each. You can pull one, or you can pull two, or you can pull three, or you can do four, like whatever. But it's going to be on Cash App only. And if you guys want to head over there to Cash App, my tag is money symbol. Let that shit go 1111. So I'm going to close this reading out and just come on for 15 minutes on the other side. Whoever's there and is ready, I'll be ready to pull cards. If I don't get any, I'll just shut it off. If I only have a couple, I only have a couple. But I'll be over there if you guys want one. Okay, so thank you for watching. And remember, please like and subscribe to this video. Ooh, 111 minutes and 11 seconds. Yeah. Anyways, like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. I know, la, 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 la. Hit it 2 times, though. Because if you're first in my chat, guess what? You get free cards. Just do it. Stop bullshitting. Please like this video. If you've watched this entire video while washing dishes or driving your car or whatever, take a second out of your time to just go to the end of the video and hit like, please. That would be greatly appreciated. It would even be more appreciated if you hit a comment below. Put me in the algorithm. This reading could be very helpful for somebody else. And by your support in that, you're helping others get this message. So please help. I'd appreciate you. And if you're looking for a private or a personal reading, I have availabilities every day. Please go to my website, www.jks1111.com. And you can search through there to order whatever you need for yourself, okay? I love you, and I'll see you in a minute, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. And remember, like I always say, I know, this is a journey, not a destination, so just keep swimming.